my name is Sean and welcome back to the chaos that is Shani and Book. Today I'm doing another tag video because I haven't been reading, so I don't have reading updates to give you. The tag video is called like the telephone book cover tag. You're gonna come and interrupt, aren't you? Would you like to wear your beanie? You look very cute. No, you don't want to? Okay. You have a phone. Did you know? Thank you. Hello? Oh, it's for Kian? Okay, here he is. Just saw yourself in the screen, didn't you? So basically the way this tag works, no, you have this one. Kian have this one. He looks so cute. Where's Kian? There you are. Oh goodness. Okay, don't trip over those. Oh, hi. Okay, I think you need to sit down because you have too much food in your mouth. And now we're blurry. So the way that this tag works is that when you get tagged, the person... You're so cute. Where's Kian? Hi. Would you like a drink? How about I get you a drink? Okay, so I've just realized I don't know how to explain the tag. So I'm gonna leave linked the original video, which is by Reading Riley, I think. Basically, you have to connect 10 book covers by like an element, or if the vibe looks similar or the font looks similar. And yeah, you could connect it to 10 times and then you tag people, and then everyone that you tag has to start with the last book that you mentioned, and then they create 10 connections to 10 different books. And then they tag people and it keeps going. I don't know what I'm saying. I should have rehearsed this first. But anyway, I actually didn't get tagged for this. But I'm going to be continuing on from Jan's video, from Jan Agaton. But yeah, she didn't tag me, which is funny because she tagged me for a different video that I still haven't done. But instead I'm doing this one that she didn't tag me for. It's fine. So yeah, I'm going to be continuing on from her final book. Yeah. So yes, I'm going to be taking her final book and creating 10 links to different books, and then I'll finish her final book and tag. Go and watch the original video. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, I actually don't own the book that Jan finished on, so I'm gonna have to insert a picture. But the book that she ended her tag video on was The Nature of Witches, which I don't own, obviously, and I also haven't read, but doing. So I then looked through my shelves to see a book that I thought had a similar vibe to The Nature of Witches. So the book that I have chosen is Spellbook of the Lost and Found. And this one, like The Nature of Witches, has like the hair going up, and this one has the hair going down. But in both of them, you can't see the girl's face and you just see the hair. So obviously that was a link. It's like outside in nature, has the white font that goes like across the front of the girl. I just feel like it has similar vibes, like little witchy vibes. I don't know. I also haven't read this book, but it's been on my TBR for a while and I really need to get to it soon. But oh, okay, out of focus. What? So yeah, that is my telephone link number 1. Okay, so then I continue on and find a book to link to this one. So the next book that I'm linking onto next is Mexican Gothic, which I actually have read this one. I read it twice, and the second time was actually for Jan's book club last year. This one is about this girl. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you about the books, but it's basically about this girl who goes to help her cousin who is married to someone, and she randomly gets sick. So this girl goes to the small town where her cousin has moved to marry this guy to figure out what is going on, and there's like creepy things. It's a horror book. But yeah, so that's my next link, and I feel like these again have the similar vibes. They have the similar colors. So we have like the red and the green, and Kian. And this one also has red and green, and even though like this one, her head is like off the page and this one is her full thing, it's both, we can't see her face. Again, we have like similar, the white font going across. I don't know. I think they're similar. Are they? I don't know. So then I have to make another connection to this one, and the next book that I chose, I've also read. Whew. I've got so many unread books there. So this book is The Inheritance of Orquídea Divina. This one I also read for a book club, which was Brujas and Books, which is Cami from Burrows Books and Naomi from Naomi's Library. book club that they run together. And this one is like a multi-generational story. It is this grandmother who dies, and the inheritance is obviously central to this story. After she dies, the grandkids and the kids are kind of like finding out this life that the grandmother had, and like little magical aspects. So this was a really fun book, and I do want to reread it because I read it via audio, and I think I want to physically reread it because I was getting confused. Like there's a family tree in the front of this, which would have been really helpful. Yeah, because there's like lots of family members, and it was a bit confusing just via audio, but I really did like it. This is like the type of fantasy I think that I should pick up, because it's not like too fantastical, and it like focused on the family, but there were like magic in it. So anyway, the vibes are kind of there. I'm going in and out of focus. So obviously the colors kind of have changed. This one, her dress is more the color of the background, but they both have kind of like a floral thing going in the background with a girl in the center. Obviously this one we don't see her face, and this one is like just her face, but it's a similar vibe. And the font is really similar, even though this one's higher, like this one's down low. But I feel like honestly if this one had the green background, then they would probably be more similar. But yeah, I definitely think I hope you can see the link between them. So then next up, jumping from this to another book. I'm sorry, you can probably hear him in the background this whole video. I'm so sorry. The next book is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I have read this. I read this years ago, but I really enjoyed it. And this is honestly like one of the most beautiful covers ever. I don't always like when people are on the covers, but when they are like illustrated and it's so pretty like this, and like the underneath looks pretty. This one is a young adult novel about this teen mum who is wanting to pursue cooking, and she wants to go on this like class. Wait, is it about a class trip? I don't really remember. I read this years ago, but it was really good. So yeah, the link between these two, we've got kind of a similar color theme. The white font again, although this one is more like a handwritten, scrawled on font compared to like this rounded, but both of them have a really beautiful girl illustrated on the front, and like kind of a similar color scheme. This one has like flowers in the background, and this one has some flowers, but it's like a lot of foods and fruit. So it's, yeah, a girl central with like some sort of pictures in the background. So that's that, Matt. Alright, the next book is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. Another cover that I think is so beautiful. I have read this about this girl who, she has a PhD, and I guess she's trying to figure out what she wants to do, and she doesn't want to like disappoint her family, who are all like, I don't know, very academic and high up in their fields. But this is also Saf. There's a female-female romance in this one, but I feel like these are pretty similar looking. The covers both have like the white handwritten font. I'm out of focus again. There is a really beautiful, again, illustrated girl on the cover. She's even facing the same way in both of these, and the background is a very similar color. Honestly, I think this is like my closest match. Another beautiful cover, Felix Ever After by Casey Calendar. This one is another young adult, like coming of age story. The edges of this one are beautiful too. This is about a trans boy who is unfortunately like blackmailed. Not even blackmailed, it's just like straight up bullied. A transphobic person starts sending him these messages, and then he ends up having pictures of him before he transitioned and his dead name exposed to the school. So it obviously deals with those heavier topics, but then he's also trying to find love and just cute teen stuff, so there's that as well. But yeah, this was really good. And as for the match that I'm connected with from the previous book, I do think the vibes are similar. Obviously this is orange and not like red, but we definitely still have that scrawled white font going on, the beautiful illustration, there's the flowers in her hair, and Felix has like the flower crown and then flowers in the background. So yeah, the vibes are there. This is really hard. Okay, next up is The Sweetest Remedy by Jane Icaro, and this one, another book that I enjoyed, is a contemporary book about this girl who has never met her dad. He's from Nigeria and she lives in America with her mum, and her mum finds out that the dad has passed away, and so she says that the daughter should go over to his funeral to meet his side of the family. So yeah, it's about her going to Nigeria, learning about the culture and her family that she's never met, and also finding love. So this one, I mean, we're jumping a bit here. We do still have an orange background, and this time we've got 2 illustrated people on the cover instead of just 1. We still have white font, but the text is a little different. But yeah, I feel like the color scheme is similar and the vibes are similar. So next up, I have chosen Love and Other Disasters by Anita Kelly. This one is a romance book about these 2 characters that meet because they are going on this reality TV cooking show. Kian! Hello? 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 Gonna go take a call? Okay. So these 2 characters meet, they're on this cooking show together, and yeah, it's a love story. One of the characters has just recently been divorced, and the other character is non-binary, and they end up coming out on the show on TV. So there's obviously a lot of discussions about that and the ways that the different characters and people are reacting. But yeah, I mean, we've got 2 people on the cover. We're going pink instead of orange in the background, but I think like the illustration style is similar. We have white text again, but I feel like the text, like the font matches better to the previous book, to Felix, than it does to the other one. And now we have a book that I have not read, but the cover. We're looking at the covers for this video, so it doesn't matter. This is Fiona and Jane by Jean Chen Ho. And I think this is short stories, right? Yeah, and stories told in alternating voices. A collection that peels back the layers of female friendship. It sounds really interesting and I am really excited to get to it. But we're looking at the cover. So this one we're jumping a little bit, but we have 2 people on the cover. We have the white font yet again. And this one is obviously a different illustration style, but like the placement, I'm looking at the placement here. This is, yeah, obviously like block colors, and this is more like a realistic illustration, but I don't know. He never stops making noises. This is just... I tried to film this when he was asleep, and as soon as I exited the bedroom, he woke up. But yeah, the placement is what gives me the vibes. I don't know. Okay, now we're on to my 10th book, which is my final match of the video. And this one I also haven't read, but I do really want to get to it soon. This one's Olga Dies Dreaming by an author that I wish I looked up how to pronounce before this video. I love this cover too. Yes, the vibes, I mean, again, we're kind of taking another jump here, but because this has got like the color blocking thing going on with like the contrasting colors, and this kind of has that as well. This only has obviously 1 person, whereas this has 2, but like some of the colors are the same, like the green, the pink, the yellow. So we have like a similar color theme going between them. But yeah, obviously this really goes for the color blocking thing, like between these 2. Now my camera battery is dying. When I say that my channel is chaos, I mean it. Yeah, that was my final pairing, and so my final book is Olga Dies Dreaming. So I will tag a few people, and the way that the game works is that they are supposed to take Olga Dies Dreaming and then make 10, I think, matches. But if I don't tag you and you would like to try this, you can just base it off this and pretend I tagged you and keep going, because that's what I did for Jan's. I just took hers and went. So feel free if you want to try this. This is your book to start with, and off you go. But I am going to tag, I feel like I'm always tagging the same people in every video, but I am going to tag some of my lovely booktube friends that I think haven't done this. I'm kind of behind on my booktube like catching up playlist, but I'm trying. So I will tag Sasha from Sash Reads, Michaela from Mikala Reads, Lacey from Lacey D. Bell, and April is Maximus. I don't know how many people I'm supposed to tag, but that will do. And now he's opening the curtains. Great. And also, this is random, but can someone tag Kayla of Books and Lala? She has no idea who I am, so obviously it'd be silly for me to tag her. But I feel like this tag is like made for her because she has a bunch of videos about like predicting book covers and like redesigning book covers and stuff. So I feel like she would do a good job of like matching up all the different book covers. I don't know, so someone tag her. Okay, I need to go. I was gonna film another video, but I mean, look. Look at this life that we're living. Oh. See, when I edit this, I'm gonna cut out as much as I can of him talking in the background. But imagine me trying to make an important phone call. Like all of the phone calls that I have to make during the day is this in the background. And I'm constantly having to ask people to repeat themselves. I'm going. Thank you so much if you are watching, if you have subscribed, if you stayed subscribed. Like I said in my last video, 2022 has been not the smoothest for us. We're moved into our new house and we'll hopefully be doing some more videos soon. Okay, I'm going, bye.